What's going on, viewers and anime fans, and welcome to Stoker and Gaming. Today we are coming to talk about Parasyte The Maxim, episode 23, Life and Vows. I gotta say, this episode was really good. Obviously, there was a lot of moral values towards this episode, including the last several episodes, and also we still had the focus between Shinichi and Gotou and the fight in between those two, and it all worked well altogether. So yeah, this episode, obviously it was no difference, other than the fact that Migi wasn't with Shinichi to start out the episode, but Shinichi still took it onto his own account to finish off Gotou, to actually save people that were getting killed because of his own mistakes. Obviously, this does make him a bit more courageous in my books, but it still makes him a bit crazy. Obviously, we did see his own characteristics kind of change in this episode, and that's not a bad thing. Obviously, Shinichi, as we originally saw him, was kind of more like a coward. He's kind of changed from that to becoming more of a person to who's more courageous and standing up for what is right. Obviously, the battle between Shinichi and Gotou was the highlight and climax of this episode. I gotta say, it was pretty epic. The animation was on key, and just freaking Gotou, when he was starting to tear apart because of Shinichi's actually clarification of stabbing him in the side, was pretty ingenious. Obviously, I do feel like it was kind of a cop-out that the actual rod they jammed him with had a poisonous material to the parasites, but I still think it was pretty interesting because it does make sense. So yeah, obviously the fight was the highlight, and the explosion was just, oh my gosh, it was just creepy. But I gotta say, I really enjoyed it. Obviously, Migi coming back, it can be like a 50-50 choice. Obviously, Migi is a great character. I did not want to see him go, and I was so happy to see his return, especially at the last second when Gotou attacked Shinichi. So that was pretty epic. Obviously, the ending was kind of, it was a bit almost an offset, mainly to the fact that Shinichi almost let Gotou go away. Obviously, to my own life moral values, I don't just kill for no reason, or I wouldn't kill for any reason whatsoever. I don't slaughter animals or anything else. So when I'm looking at something like this, obviously he's doing it for the right cause, for his own moral values and his humanity, but on the side of the parasites' perspectives as well, that is just senseless murder, even though Gotou was a psychotic murderer himself. So guys, what you guys thinking about that? Would you have let Gotou regenerate at a 50% chance whether or not he would live or die, or would you actually have finished him off? Other than that, guys, remember next week is the finale for this actual anime, and I gotta say, I'm not sure if it's gonna live up to the hype that this episode did, since this kind of felt like a finale. Other than that, guys, there's more information on the description, so have a great day, and I will see you all later. Bye.